Yarns from the South.
My name's Vanessa.
And my name's Sue.
And we are a knitty, spinny, wool-crafty or all-crafty podcast coming to you from
the very bottom of the South Island in New Zealand, Invercargill.
And it's a very wet and miserable day coming off the back of many wet and miserable days.
Yes, we've. I saw today. This is very exciting. Well, not exciting, but
weather news.
And that the rivers are high. And there's a warning.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, there's a warning.
Our place is so wet, and as I was driving around here to Sue's, there's just water everywhere. It's quite phenomenal. And most of the time, I'm like, yay, it's raining. I love it. But just this morning, I was like, okay, I could actually do with no rain for some time because, we're just getting very waterlogged.
When it does start to impede on kind of danger and stuff, doesn't it? And not
danger.
Good. Danger.
Right.
High voltage.
Like ruining properties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
No, and animals and stuff. So no. So that can stop now.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Okay, so we got the weather chat out of the way.
That's out of the way, good. Yeah. And it's Sunday, and so we thought we would...
And it's, what is it? June. It's June.
June.
Yep. June. Almost middle of the year.
Yes.
That's pretty insane.
How's that happened?
I don't know.
Probably.
Just keeps ticking on, doesn't it?
It's probably something scientific, isn't it, about time?
And such.
Physics.
Aye.
Lovely. All right.
Okay.
So, will we just crack on? Because I feel we're going to waffle.
Yeah, I think we are. It's one of those days, so I think we should get into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just want to say thank you to anyone, a new subscriber, or thank you to anyone that's commented, and we'll do our giveaway at the end of the podcast. And thank you any watching or liking or subscribing. I know every YouTube channel says this, but it really does help the channel, and we do really want to try and build it. So if you think any person I meet, I tell people about podcasts, and so yes, please share with your neighbours, share with your friend down the road who you've only spoken to twice, share with anybody who's maybe ever picked up a needle or even looked at some wool. Just share away. We're really happy with that. Thank you.
And the comments were so lovely.
Yeah.
So thank you. It's nice to know that we that our craziness is appreciated. So yay!
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. Okay. All right.
Cool.
What have you finished?
Okay.
Should we do finished objects?
Yeah, let's do FOs, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, cracking.
Cracking.
Okay, well, I was finishing off these last time, so I'm going to do a demo. Demo. We're doing you just hang on in there. Hold on to your hats there, everybody. You
hold on to your knickers, girls.
Oh, there we go. Scream if you want to go faster. Here we go. What have we got? Is it worth it? Woo! Yeah, it's worth it.
They're very cool.
There we go. We've got some mittens, everybody. We've got some cable mitts. Can you see? I'll hold it steady. Oh, we've just got cat action in the background, everyone. So these are... I wrote them down to remember. These are the Snowdrift mittens.
Yes.
By Woolen Pine and at Donk Fibre and KnitS.
So did they all contribute to this pattern?
Yeah, must have done. I think Woolen Pine must be like the overarching, and then they're the writers from what I can work out. It was literally I just found it on Ravelry. And
that's so cool. And what yarn is this?
So this is the yarn I got at Unwind. So it's Dyes Studio 54 DK Zebra, because the zebra is the black bits, and then the colour is Cactus Jack. So I haven't, even though we're in the bottom of the South Island and everybody tells us it's so cold, it probably won't be cold enough for me to wear these here.
Not full 8-pline mitts.
No.
That's quite a lot.
So, but we're going home for Christmas, which is Scotland and Yorkshire. So I'll wear them there.
That's
definitely.
cool.
Yeah, love them. They're so it feels just quite a little bit traditional. Yeah, I really like them, and I'm loving the fleck in them and stuff. So Yeah, so they got finished. So that was exciting. And the cable was like, the second mitt was definitely better than the first because I got used to the pattern. So, but that's probably
sometimes
the way.
it does take a while to get it.
I just couldn't get in my head what each cable was. My memory's a bit rubbish at that kind of thing. So, so that was that finished. And so,
bum, bum, I can see something else over there.
Bum, 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 bum.
Nice.
Here we go. So, like everyone else, I've got on the bandwagon because I'm a sheep. I'm a follower. Here I am. I don't care. We've got an emotional support chicken.
She's gorgeous. You've done a good job of stuffing her too. She's good. She's well stuffed.
Yeah, she is.
What's her name? Have you named it?
Well, I can't. No, we haven't really got a name, but she is a part of our security detail. So we have her and a security guard Badger are part of our security team. So we've got a record player, which is flat, obviously, and has a nice black cover on it. And the cats go, oh, this is a lovely place to like settle in. So we have a badger, like a toy badger, not a real badger, everybody. Don't worry, biosecurity. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm bringing in...
She's well stuffed. You've done so good.
I'm bringing in diseases. So the security badger sits up there and she's gone on there. So she hasn't got it. Oh, yes, she has. I think I called her Serafina Piccola.
Oh, okay.
From...
where is that from?
That's from the books of the Golden Compass.
Yes, that's right.
She's a witch lady, like a witchy person.
And what's the yarn?
The yarn is from Outlaw. So Outlaw had a kit. So it's, I think it's 8-ply. Is it? Oh, worsted.
One of those two.
Yeah, and they had a kit going, so for the emotional support chicken. So emotional support chicken, how many times can you say that in a sentence, is by the Knitting Tree LA, and I just bought a kit. Pattern, wasn't amazing, but in fairness, they probably just did it, and then those people got on the bandwagon. So it wasn't necessarily intuitive. So a few times I kind of I don't think that's right. I think I'm just going to do it this way instead. And it took me a bit to get going because you have to start with the short rows on the tail. But yeah, she's so cute, and she's just she's very quick to do. It was only a couple of weeks, so. Yeah.
She looks great. Love the colours.
Yeah. Brings me joy. And so she's part of our whānau now, so that's lovely.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then, this is not like me, but I've done some more.
Oh, look at you go.
So we had going to say special mention to Jill and Neil.
Hello.
Hello. So Jim had a big birthday. Well, he had a big birthday in May, but he didn't have his party till June. So we had gathering in a pub. In a pub. In a public house. Anyway, friends from Tauranga came down, and Neil and Jim have been friends for many years. His partner Jill came too. She got her into some knitting, which was lovely. She'd been wanting to knit, and we did some knitting. She did some excellent casting on Jill. We'll just leave it at that. Neil made a comment on Jim's hat, and I offered, which I don't do. So I don't offer, and I offered, well, I could make you one, and then I was like, what have I done?
He's a lucky man.
He is, and the only reason why I did kind of offer was because he does dress well and he does look after things, and so there I felt it would be. He's knitworthy. He'll be appreciative of it. Yeah. So yes, but just make this known that doesn't happen very often. Anyway, look, cut a very long story short, I made him a hat. So there we go. Just made him a hat.
That's such a cool colour.
So. What on earth is happening over there? I don't know. Cat. So this, so viewers of the channel will have, I've made this pattern lots of times. So it's the Jason Cashmere by Sweet Fibre.
It's such a good pattern.
But I kind of don't use the fibre, they say, and just wing
now,
it.
what is this fibre?
Now, this is could actually fit into acquisitions, because I've actually got I bought another colour as well, so I'll show it later, but this is also Outlaw, and this is the Rebel Worsted. So this colour is Cyclops.
I think this is what I made my emotional chicken from, I think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So beautiful. I love that colour.
Yeah, yeah. And it's knitted up really well, really less than a week. Dead easy.
Dead easy.
Just whipped it out,
Aye.
like you do. So I've held off from posting so it could feature.
Nice.
And will be posted this week.
Cool.
So that's me. That's all my finished.
Well done.
So I'm quite. That never happens.
You've been achieving things.
There's been steam, fire, everything. Spit coming off my needles.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa. All right.
Over to you. What have you
Over to
finished?
me. Okay, so first things first, there's one finished object that I finished, but I can't show because they've already winged themselves to their owner. So I did a bit of a cheeky thing, and the last time I showed some socks, and I said that I was making, and I said that they were for my son, but they weren't actually for my son. They were for my sister, who I knew she would watch the channel, and anyway, they were her birthday presents. So for Lily,
yes.
yeah. So they are with Lily because she's had her birthday, and she said they fit. So that's
that's the main thing.
Yeah, and then I had to. Not had to, but I wanted to make a new nephew. I can never say that word. N-E-W. New. I wanted to make him a knit, and so I just love it so much. It's so cute. I'm really proud of this. And the buttons.
Oh,
so cute. The little ships.
Oh,
yeah. Ships, yachts, ship. Yeah, not the other.
No.
That might have heard. No. So this little pattern is, just one moment please. I think it's a PetiteKnit.
Oh, look. That's been so beautiful.
It is, it is PetiteKnit, and it's the Wilfred's sweater.
Look at the look.
And it's supposed to be a stripy one. Ooh. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. It's supposed to be a stripy one, but I had this yarn, and the yarn is Yarn Therapy, and it's a Twedy. Yeah, it's a Twedy base. Yeah, obviously. And I just thought that I didn't want a stripe. I just wanted to do plain, and yeah, I really love it. Only he is 3 months old now. This is supposed to be for the 3 to 6 month, but he's quite a big baby, so. I had held off sending it because I wanted to show it on the podcast because I'm really happy with it. But I think I've held off too long. I don't think he's going to fit it. So I need to get it up there this week because he may fit it just this week. But luckily I've got enough yarn to make another one in the next size up. So I'll just do that too. She may have another baby, you never know. Or somebody will. So yes, so that is... another wee finished object.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then I was rummaging around in, my craft stuff, and I came across a whip that had been languishing for a very, very long time. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to finish this. And somehow I managed to just get the energy, because it's a cabled thing. And I just couldn't for a long time. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I finished these mittens, and I can see, there's slight differences, so we don't need to really stare at that. But I'm really proud of these because they were...
Take it to the camera because the cables are gorgeous.
Oh, but one of them's got really bad cable. We'll take this one. There we go.
Oh, lovely.
So this is
look at that.
the Lagertha Socks. That are a free pattern on Ravelry. Let me bring that up. And I had made these socks for another sister years ago, and I really loved the pattern so much. So that's the socks. Ugh, yep. that I love the pattern so much that I thought I'm going to make mittens out of those. And so whipped up this mitten really fast. Then I started the next mitten and got to, just the cuff and then put them down and then didn't touch them. And I think it's been about 5 years. Like I feel like it's been ages. But it was just that whole, because on the first mitt I had done some decreasing in here. And did I take very good notes? No, I didn't. So I didn't really know what I was doing. Anyway, my brain just didn't want to, focus on that at all until just recently. So anyway, picked it up and I was quite surprised at how quick the second one was to knit up. It was only a few days. And I kind of allowed myself to just do some guesswork and really not think about it too much. And I think they look similar enough that nobody who's not looking too much would care.
No.
And so the yarn is a Vintage Pearls yarn. I was trying to look it up and I don't think she makes it anymore. Or it could be Superstar. And it was just as Superstar was coming in potentially. Or I feel like it's one that she did have a little bit of and then doesn't have anymore. Anyway, that's not very useful, is it? And I think I got it in one of her what I like to call Christmas yarn things. Anyway, it's really smushy and I think it's got like Polworth and other stuff in there. It's delicious. So that's that finished object.
Nice.
And then I think last time I was talking about I was doing some spinning, and so I finished.
Oh, that's lovely.
Spinning up this. I'm not particularly proud of. Oh, I guess it's all right. My spinning.
It's beautiful.
You know how sometimes you're like, oh, I could have done that better. That was the Countess Ablaze 100% superwash blue faced Leicester that I was spinning last time.
It feels lovely.
Yeah, it fluffed up something like wickedly. I really love it.
Oh, it's really cool.
So that is.
And what are you going to do with this?
Well, I think I'm going to weave it into a blanket. Weave. So yeah, I think I'm looking at doing sort of like a rainbow blanket and having, or like a gradient blanket, something like that, with all my hand spun. That was quite Kiwi, wasn't it? It was quite a strong one there. My hand spun. So I am just looking at all my hand spun, and I'm going to spin it. Spin? Oh my god! I can't speak now.
Just keep going.
I'm going to spin according to that, like with intention. To create
Love that.
So yeah, because it's all about intention.
Isn't it? Intentional. Yeah.
Okay,
Lovely.
that's all I finished.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Works in progress.
Well, my jumper's still
My jumper.
in progress. I haven't picked it up, so I didn't bother bringing it because it was the same as last time. But you inspired me with your mitts, and so this is also an acquisition because I bought some yarn. Because that's what I do. So I've got one finished and then I've got one in the making. So I'm going to put it on because it looks better on, I think. I'm going to take my watch off because I don't think my watch helps.
It makes it a bit bumpy, doesn't it?
Makes it a bit bumpy.
Aye.
Aye, bit bumpy. So I'm going to put it on. You just wait there.
Wait there. One moment, please.
One moment, please.
Oh, it looks great. You're right. It looks great on.
Yeah, it looks better on, doesn't it? Like a lot of things. Here we go.
Whee!
There we go, everybody. Now you might look. There we go. There's a cable in there.
Look at that.
Lovers of cable.
Oh, I really like how the progression of colour.
Yeah, it's kind of worked in a quite a pleasing way, hasn't it? So this is the Temperate mitts.
Give me a look. Lovely.
Also by Sweet Fibre, and I just did another search on Ravelry, and it's a paid pattern. I generally go for paid patterns because I kind of think a bit more reliable. And then this is the where we're at with this will be finished this week, I imagine.
Oh yeah, you'll get this done.
So it's
these are great.
You see, so the yarn is spin cycle. So I don't know if you've ever come across spin cycle yarn before, but so yarn from America, they just kind of say it's American sheep, so you don't know what it's from. And it's dyed in the unspun fibre, and they're all like these really funky kind of colours. So this is meant to be, it's meant to be worsted, though it's not really.
Do you think it's not? I think because it's spun so tight.
Yeah.
That potentially it doesn't, like, even though it might be it's a denser.
Yeah, it's fine, and it works for the pattern.
Yeah.
So, and this colour is Cyclops. So each one, both will be different, but
it's gonna look cool.
But that's all right, and I go with a bit of difference. So yeah, so it's so reverse stocking stitch, which I haven't really done before, and I think it shows off the colour really well. Yeah, so really enjoying. Yeah, really enjoying those. So
cool.
they're a bit of fun. Yeah, so that's what I'm making at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's
cool.
That's my wibbity whip whip.
Wibbity whip whip. Okay, well, just because it seems like I like to not change things up, I just really love that Lagertha sock pattern so much. And I know what you're saying about bought patterns versus not bought patterns. Free. But this pattern is amazing. Like, I would not fault it at all. I think it's incredible. I think it's free. Yeah, it is free. Anyway, I decided I would make myself some socks. I was going to put them on a sock blocker so I could make it look really, pretty. But I didn't. Sorry, guys. So there's one finished. And, I love this yarn so much.
And so this is the Lagertha.
This is the Lagertha. The only thing is, I think I should have made the leg part longer.
Oh God, they are going to be so gorgeous to wear.
I've only got this much done on the second sock. But I love this yarn so much. It is.
I could just drape myself in it.
I know, right? I actually want to get more. This is Sox Easy Wash, and it's 100%. What is it called? No, it's not 100%. It's alpaca. I think it's 80-20. 70-30. There we go. 70% nylon. What words? I'm sorry.
Come on, keep going.
70% alpaca, 30% nylon. I picked this stuff up when I was in Wellington, I think last year, from Marion, the shop. Is that how you say it? Made on Marion?
Yeah.
The yarn shop on Cuba Street in Wellington. Love that place. And it's so soft and mushy, and it's just, I just love it. I love the colour. It's like, so delicious. And yeah, the pattern is just, it's one of those ones that you do pick up pretty easily, and you can sort of see what's coming next. Yeah. So that's my knitting work in progress.
Nice.
And then I have been spinning. I didn't bring my bobbin. I just brought some fluff. But I got this as a gift quite a number of years ago. So it's been sitting in deep stash. This is Tria Fata Fibre Arts, which I don't know if she's dyeing anymore. So I got this, or should I say, I've seen her at Unwind some time ago. She's in Dunedin. And this is 100% New Zealand merino, and the dye-way is Grape Monster. So that's been fun to spin up. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would go in your gradient.
Well, I looked at what I had as far as homespun went and what I needed to get the real gradient going, and purple was definitely something I needed to do. So, yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay, acquisitions. So this is when I did some acquisition buying. I bought two, because you don't buy one, you buy two. So this is the second half of the things you've seen. So this is
I love that.
the other Rebel I bought.
It's such a beautiful colour.
Outlaw worsted Rebel, and this is Molten toothpaste. I just love the name. So amazing.
Molten
toothpaste. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. So.
I love it so much. It's that perfect red.
Yeah.
Like that bluey, deep red.
Yeah. It's like it's not. It's a bit more of a blood red, isn't it? I suppose. Yeah. Oh, look, a bit like.
Oh, it is.
Not too dissimilar.
Whoopsie. It is actually my favourite red.
Yeah.
And it's such a yummy, smushy.
Yeah. And it's lovely to work with. It's really nice. Yeah.
Have you got plans on it?
It's merino and it's 20% half bread. No, well I bought it. It was for a hat. It was so I don't know, but it could be for another hat.
Did you? Because that was the same amount that you used for your hat.
Yeah.
Like, was there much left?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, probably about half. Nearly like half.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then so this is the other.
You can really see.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. At the moment, I'm in a phase.
Yeah.
I'm in a red-orange phase. So this is the other spin cycle. So this
that's cool.
What's this called? This is called Stay Out the Forest. Of course it is. Stay Out the Forest. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, I really like this. So and I bought a spin cycle a few episodes ago, which was a 6-ply. So which I might put in as a pop of colour for something. So so I don't know what I'm going to do, but
that's okay.
it's
gaze at it. And adoration. Yeah.
And so came to work one morning and wasn't the best of mornings, and there was a little parcel on my desk and a little yarn-shaped parcel on my desk.
Love those.
And my one of my pod mates, who I sit next to, we're in pods. It's like just basically an office room. She'd bought me some yarn. She's not a knitter, but always but she's an artiste. She always appreciates my little yarny parcels when they often get sent to work. So she bought me some yarn.
That is so cool. And it's so on your
palette
right now. Colour palette.
So this is gorgeous. So I was like, oh, what's this for? And she said, oh, just because. So I was
like, they're so kind. So
that's so nice. So this is it's a just countrywide yarns, hand painted sock, 75/25 merino nylon. And I don't know if it's got a colour. It's just a number, but so you can be for socks or so I'll probably make some socks up. So that was lovely. Looking like a yarny gift.
And especially then, from a non-knitter.
I know.
That's amazing.
She
did a good job. Like, sometimes you get really naff.
I know.
Thank you for that.
So that's from Caro. So thank you very much, Caro.
Well done, Caro.
And Caro's also wanted to get into the knitting as well, so I've been encouraging her. And then when we were in, because we've been Wellington a few weeks ago, we were in and caught up with your sister, and we went into, I can't remember the name of the shop up there, but it basically sells like craft books and a lot of, I think it's mainly like embroidery originally, but anyway, Jim wanted to buy me a knitting book. Cool. So,
well done.
So good job, Jim.
So
there was 2 Arctic knitting books. He was quite, and we decided on this one. So I will just
even the photos on the back. I'm like, I need to make all of those things.
Yeah. So nice kind of colour. I won't like. Ooh, there we go. Read that? Did you read that?
Who's it by?
Yeah.
By this person.
That person.
And who's AKA the Petite Knitter?
Yeah.
So there's PetiteKnits, and then there's the Petite Knitter. Oh, I didn't. This is great. Good one, Jim. And you, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So some lovely.
Oh man, there's just so many. Why do we have to work? I just want to knit and create.
Make all of the things. I just,
Okay, sorry.
Lovely. So anyway,
that looks great.
That's me on the acquisition.
What? Okay, well, I have not acquired a lot this month, but in my knitters bag, which we didn't actually put on the screen last time. We said we'd put on the screen who it was,
yes.
and we didn't, so apologies. This bag is from Audrey Sierra, who is on Facebook, I think. Yeah. Anyway, which is what I picked up when I went to the 45-degree Fibre Fest in Gore last month. Anyway, okay, sorry, need to take a breath. I had mentioned last time that I had joined the Handmaiden Fibre Club, and so my first one arrived the other day, and it is this gorgeous.
I love that.
I know, right? I thought you would too.
Yeah.
It is the June Fibre Club.
It's corridor.
A llama, sorry. 75% corridor, 15% llama, and 10% rayon. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that. I'm stoked. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So
okay,
back up.
Okay,
back
up. Yeah,
reverse the bus.
Mm-hmm.
So where has she got this from? Has she dyed this?
She's dyed this. I potentially think that this is made. I don't know. I'm guessing, and I haven't asked, but I think it could be from Anna Grattan, because I know that Anna Grattan holds llama stuff and does a lot of corridor. I haven't asked because I don't. I just think it's gorgeous, and I'm so happy it's mine. Yeah. And so she gets it in, she dyes it up, and then sends it out.
Wow.
So I'm really excited about July's one.
Oh.
Yeah. 100 grams.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. You happy with that?
I'm like, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I almost, as soon as I got it, I almost, wanted to spin it straight away. But I was like, no. I was, keep it together.
That'd be amazing too. That's...
Yeah, but I'm kind of like, how do I spin it? If I spin it just as it is, that'll be fine. I am one for just doing chain ply because I'm so lazy when it comes to spinning, and I can't be bothered making 2 bobbins and then plying them. But I think I need to think seriously about this because, I don't know, it just, because of all the different colours in there, it just might need a bit more thinking. You love it? Or maybe I'll just do it like I do, because this one had lots of colours and it's come out. But you see how this one's come out with more colour, single colour blocks, and there's not a lot of, there's a little bit of crossover, but that's because it's all chain plied, so it's going back in on itself, so it's going to keep the colours a bit more. Whereas if I spun 2 singles and then plied, or 3, whatever, it's going to come out more like that spin cycle, lots and lots of, what's that stuff called? Not lollipop, but barber pole, thing. I don't know, but it's going to be cool.
And how much do you pay for that?
So it's $25 a month plus postage. Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
That's pretty good, yeah.
And I also got a cool little button. I forgot to bring that. And that was, I loved the name of that company. I will maybe take a photo of it and show it at the end. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Wow.
So that's my acquisition.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
shall we?
in love with that.
Yeah.
I can't spin well enough to join that club.
Well, you just come on, just a couple of 5 minutes a day, and then Anyway, we've all got time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Reading corner. Reading corner. Reading corner. What have you been reading, Vanessa?
Thanks for asking, Sue.
You're welcome. Tis the feature.
Right, so I talked last time about Fairy Smut, and, well, I can't leave a series undone. So I have, this is the Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. So I've finished 4 of them, and I'm on to the 5th, the last one.
Yeah. Quite a difference in size.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
that would do my head in.
That's a bit, yeah. But I just can't, I mean, it's good. It's fine. It's great. And I just can't stop in halfway through a series. So I had to finish it because I was slightly invested in what the characters are up to. So that's what I've been reading.
Nice.
So I am reading. And I'm also reading...
Oh my God, that's huge.
Diana Gabaldon, I think that's how you say her name. A Breath of Snow and Ashes, which is part of the...
Cross-stitch.
Yeah, cross-stitch series or Outlander
That's
series.
huge. I could... Oh, there's no way.
And tiny writing.
Oh, no.
Did I just give you... Sorry, it's okay. It's
tiny.
okay. Just watch the movies. It's fine.
Oh, my God. Like, I have a bit of a thing. I won't read anything thicker than a Bible. Like, I'm okay if it's audio, but the thought... I could never read that. That would take me 17 years.
I'm just thinking of all the times you've said, "Oh no, I could never do that."
And then I go and do it.
Just do it. So
maybe I could, but I just don't want to at this stage.
Not
Thank you.
Comment. I'm not going to comment.
Because you was next week. Look at what I've got.
Yeah. One thing I do want to comment on is how cute is my bookmarks. So Lily and I went through a thing about needing really cool bookmarks for each book. So I just really love that. It brings a little bit of joy when I'm reading.
Nice. There's something about a book.
Yeah, there is. Oh, was I listening to anything? No, I haven't been listening to anything. Yeah, cool. What about you? What have you been reading?
Well, I've been listening to Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett.
What do you think?
Gotta be honest, I've got lost.
Really?
Yeah, gotta be honest. Gotta be honest. Gotta be honest, I don't know what's going on. And I've finished it, and I don't know what happened. I do listen to it at night time, and sometimes it's just about having something on the background. So gotta be honest, I know there's some characters, but I don't know what these other characters are doing, and so sorry. And I don't think I'm gonna bother catching up.
I could sit down and talk it through with you, explain
I've even Googled what is the plot.
Maybe you just need to watch the series.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. I've bookmarked the series. I'm sorry, because Yarn Therapy have brought out. She's brought out a yarn club around the book. So I'll read. And Jack, your little son,
he was because it's made in the 80s, isn't it? 80s. Yeah, I think it was the 80s, and. Some of the references, it's hard to understand for him because he's like, what is that? But there's, Okay, well, that's okay.
But that's fine. That's fine. I might watch the series and get more of an idea.
Potentially. That might be a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got very into some podcasts last week in particular. So very into Scottish BBC crime podcast. So last week I was obsessing, as I do, and got really... They're not cheerful, so bear in mind, these are not cheerful, all true stories, all kind of but very well done, very sensitively done, I thought. So one... they're just not... anyway. One called Who Killed Emma, so that's not cheerful, is it? One called Dead Man Running, also not cheerful, but he... interestingly enough, isn't dead. He faked his own death. And then one called Shiny Bob. So all quite different. I won't necessarily just go and check them out for yourselves, but they've done very well. Who Killed Emma in particular, quite inspiring. The journalist involved in that helped convict the 19 years after. So it's a bit of a spoiler. 19 years after.
Wow.
Yeah. So
wow.
So quite, and she's won awards for that. So quite inspiring. And the Dead Man Run is really quite interesting as well. With it being Scotland, obviously Jim's Scottish, and I've spent time there. So and when you kind of can relate to the people and places they're talking about, just bring something more alive. I've done really well. So got those through BBC Sounds. And they're all free downloads. And then we've just been catching up, and we watched, I don't think we've even finished it yet, but the last series of Outlaws. I've talked about this before. So this is the comedy.
I think
actually, if anyone's watched Baby Reindeer, the main character in Baby Reindeer is the lady is actually an Outlaws. Very different character. Based in Bristol, basically a bunch of people who wouldn't normally associate with each other, all doing community service, and they got involved in some dodgy shit, and it's funny. So
cool.
So good bit of light watching. And I've actually been watching some sports. Yesterday, watched some baseball. I actually quite like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's great. Good for you.
I've been watching some golf. Quite enjoyed that. And it's the football Euros, so watched Scotland get humped by Germany yesterday, which was a bit sad. But England are playing tonight. Come on, England.
Come on, England.
Come on, England. Woo. There we go. That's me.
That's great.
That's
cool.
Great.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Well, should we?
So we did a giveaway, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we did. I unfortunately forgot to bring the book around today, but we are talking about the giveaway that we said we would do and it was the book Owe by Becky Manawatu, and we asked y'all to write a comment on that last podcast that we did, and now we're going to draw a winner. So we're going to do this a very high-tech way.
Yeah, look, I tried to Google how to do this more tacky, but we can't work it out.
Can't work it out.
And
so what we've done is we've counted up the amount of the comments, and then Sue is going to do on her computer a random
number generator.
That's the one.
So it's a little bit of technology.
Right. And then we're going to find the comment that corresponds. So, away you go, Sue.
Here we go.
Bum, 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 bum. Number 7.
Number 7.
7. Oh. Can you see?
Ah.
That number 7 comment. This is obviously we've taken out our comment or Sue's replies.
And Jim.
Sorry, Jim. You don't get to win. And the winner is Foster Gardens Huggins, which is our friend Lynn.
Woo!
Yay! Thanks, Lynn. She said, great podcast, funny. That's us. So thank you very much. I don't even need to mail that.
No.
Brilliant. I can just drop that off on Thursday.
That's funny.
That's cool. Yeah.
Nice.
And thank you to all that commented. Yeah. Like we said before.
And do comment on this podcast. Let us know what you're knitting, what you're watching, what the weather's like. If you liked us.
I think somebody said about wanting to, us potentially doing a stash. What is that called? Stash like episode.
Haul. Yeah.
Stash haul thing.
Yeah.
So we potentially could do that. Although I think, not that I don't actually have a lot, but I just think combined
we could do like a top 5 or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Potentially. Let us know whether you think that would be
and we're
something
going
you'd like
to do some interviews, won't we? And
yes.
And
we've got a few lined up, but of course our weather's so bad, especially one that we want to do. But the weather's so bad and it involves a bit of outside, clips, and so potentially this time of year won't be the best. But
might wait till the weather brightens up.
But we will get that organised and in the future.
Aye.
All right.
Lovely.
Yep.
Well, we'll say bye-bye because we have a tendency to waffle, I think, today. So, but thank you from the bottom of our hearts, or my dad would say from the heart of our bottoms, for stopping by. We do really appreciate it. This is actually our 25th podcast.
Wow.
Look at that. Go us.
Yeah. 25.
25.
How many years have we been going?
Well, I think we've been going for 3.
Like some time. That's quite a lot. But we didn't podcast for an entire year, I think. So,
no.
Yeah.
We weren't doing it that regularly, but we are.
I think the last year and up until now we've been doing really well. I think. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thanks for coming. Have a great day. Ka kite. Bye.